coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today, it's the opener. And off we go from Denver. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a big loss here as he's taken. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a pickup of 50. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And he will find his big tight end. His tight end there to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable. And sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Excellent end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive, it's a really good job of execution by them.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as the 13-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
He's got his 6'5" receiver.
That first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? And he fires one that's out.
It does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Good.
One of those things that if you play well, it becomes something that justifies why you were taking #1. You're fine with that. If you don't play well, it can be an albatross.
His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. And he'll be brought down at the 20. They'll try and sneak it here. And they will touch it. First carry for DeAndre Swift. Give him 10
space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to drop him for a loss of a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Being chased out left. Toward the pylon, caught. Here comes 3rd and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion. From the 8, it's 3rd and goal. They will run it with Swift here. And he will be able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave them with a long 4th and goal. Gay's kick is good, and that will extend early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned a team. Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Now Wilson. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuebu now.
6'5" and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism.
Wilson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Now Now it's Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hughes. And the Lions are going to have great field position here as this is retired. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he's got his big time. Back to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's left with no.
Clicking exactly like they drew it up.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Build a relationship with his receivers. And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
Trying to run for it with Snell. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And a big loss here in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's brought down. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. He's got it, and it's 17. It's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually...
On 2nd and 10, Wilson. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now Wilson on 1st down. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Kirby's
position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation.
And the Lions pressure. It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Now a shot taken on 3rd. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down. He just has not been there this afternoon. Back to throw here. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now back to throw. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, there'll be Roger Hamler deep for the Broncos. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up. Brandon Gaudin set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down to the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble.
I have to say they like the early returns.
Extra point. They've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand. Coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. To the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be
20. They'll drop to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. From the other side of town, it's second and a country mile. On play action, they'll throw. He's got a man, complete. And out of the gun now on third down. Steps away to his left. Open man, and he's got Williams. Are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, but right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Throwing on first down. There, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always...
On first down, Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
Putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw taken in by Sutton. Throwing again on second down. Wilson. Oh, it's tipped, but he still makes the adjustment. Touchdown, Broncos. Get a bit closer. McManus's point after is good. And the lead's down to 20. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10. They'll be
settle down and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Second and 4. He's airing it out for Williams. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And they'll try the option on first and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further.
Able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
Bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. And in for the Lions. Touchdowns are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by Gay is up. Showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. 33. Here's Wilson. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And they'll get him down on the other side.
Really applauding? Probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. And that's another play to 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he fires one in for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Wilson. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. Again, Wilson. Touchdown. 12-quarter deficit. Extra point from McManus is good. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they... And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Detroit. For that first win, it's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not.
Here for Wilson and the Broncos at their 25-yard line. Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit.
Just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Outright's down. There's Wilson. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And they're going to get this.
Backs and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw. Evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he'll be touched down here, but not. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he'll be brought.
It's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And my goodness, another interception.
Appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They'll run with Snell to begin the drive. And some room to roam now. And he has a big gain down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Snell yet again. And he is met quickly in the back defense as they defend another 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And they take a knee. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Detroit, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And another road date awaits them next week as their opponent.